Verse 40, but if they confess their iniquity. At the end of all of this, if these hard-headed, hard-hearted morons confess their iniquity, what will I do? And the iniquity of their fathers with their unfaithfulness in which they were unfaithful to me, that they've walked contrary to me, and that I have also walked contrary to them and brought them into the land of their enemies. If their uncircumcised hearts are humbled, what's the sign of the sign of the covenant? Circumcision. But it's not, as Paul is going to go on to say in 1 Corinthians, a circumcision primarily of the body. It's a circumcision of the heart. There's a yielding, there's a bowing that takes place. There's a not my will, but yours be done that takes place in the circumcision of the heart. Not a prideful, my will, not thine. Right? If there's a change, these uncircumcised hearts are humbled and they accept their guilt. Accept their guilt. You do not get redemption until you get to repentance. Does that make sense? Well, God's going to forgive all the sin anyway. That's not the way it works. Jesus died for all of the sins that all of the human race committed on that cross 2,000 years ago, or whatever it was. That does not mean that Jesus' blood covers all of those sins. Because for those who do not want it, for those who refuse it, His blood is not effective. Does that make sense? You don't get redemption until you have repentance. And repentance requires that you and I accept our guilt, our sin. If we don't acknowledge our sin, we don't get redeemed. If we don't acknowledge our sin, we don't get forgiveness. Do you understand this? Whatever you've done, wherever you've gone, whatever you've been, can you be forgiven for it? Yes. If.